Shows that make you laugh. Shows that make you think. Music that moves you. It could only be one place. Universal Broadcasting Network. Tune in at ubnradio.com.
Well, her name is Heidi Selexa. The world revolves around her smile.
I bought a super pretty pink bikini this weekend to match my super pretty pink lipstick.
Oh, but being in a new relationship is so fun. Like talking to him on the phone and you talk for hours and then finally like somebody has to get off the phone. So you're like, bye. No, you hang up. You hang up first. Hello? So then you have to call him back a 5th time and then the 6th time. And so then the 7th time, you just can't stop hitting redial. And then you break up.
Let's see if I can pick up a gay guy. How are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Good. You're cute. You're welcome. Do you want to be my friend? They're obviously committed and somebody's a little jealous of somebody. Did you see that? Like, I can't believe you didn't just say, yeah, why don't you just come here? Because they have another token gay girl. Hi, God, it's me again. I tried to call you earlier, but you didn't answer your phone. It went right to the voicemail.
She's got the giggle. She's got the wiggle.
Oh, friends and lovers and neighbors. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I started dating neighbors when I was 2. It's so fun because you just go next door and knock on their door. I don't know what people are saying when they say they just don't come knocking at your door, because I have met so many boyfriends knocking at my door, or I went knocking at theirs. Occasionally I would peek in their window. Only one time I saw a girl in there, but she had clothes on, so that was good. But yes, you can be friends with the neighbor, get to know them and date them. And that's a huge thing because this show is a show to help men understand what women want. And we want somebody who is low maintenance, buys us everything, doesn't have a fit, doesn't cry. He's not a crybaby. We don't necessarily want a mama's boy. However, some mama's boys are okay if their mama's cool. If the mama's not cool, there's a problem there. It's like, Mama Tiger, she ain't going to happen. Not going down there. Not down there. Honey, I do not think she's appropriate for you to be going, not down there. Do not go down that street, okay? You stay over on this side of the street. She's not for you. Mothers can be very controlling, but none of my neighbors had controlling mothers. My mother was controlling. She was also a nudist, so that probably attracted them, and then they figured, let's go for the daughter. She wasn't really a nudist. She just took her clothes off and ran in the house naked sometimes because she was a germaphobe. Didn't want the dirt in the house. It's a long story. Anyway, my point is yeah, I've had so many hot guys as my neighbors. And as I was coming out with one of my show guests today, we're going to bring her on in a second. She's a fabulous singer, and she's super sexy. I said hi to Tom again for the 4th time. And he said he ran out in the middle of the street, and he goes, Heidi, right? And I said, yeah. And I said, I'm sorry I'm running late. I have to go to my show. And he goes, oh. And I'm thinking the other day when I saw him, he actually said he referred to them having a dog. We have a dog. So I assume there's a woman. But I don't think Tom would be chasing me out in the middle of the street if there was a woman involved. Am I right? Unless he was you know what I mean? Like yummy, yummy with those short. The guy's hot. Okay. I like the blondes or the Asians. Just saying, I have my preferences. He's blonde, and he's got those really hot, muscular but thin-toned, Asian legs. So, I'm just thinking he's a combo there. Perfect for me, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So what do I do? I'm not going to hump his leg like a dog because that would be inappropriate, right? Well, women do that. Anyway, I'm Heidi Selexa, and welcome to Out of the Friend Zone. Yes, you can venture outside of your house in your neighborhood if you have no friends where you live and just go meet people because neighbors love to be neighborly. Just don't get psycho, look in their window, or bring them a cake unexpectedly. Anyway, I'd like to welcome my guest. I have a fabulous, fabulous show today. It's a bunch of women. There is a guy supposed to show up, but he's late as usual. Or is it women that are always late, right?
We're going to reverse today.
Everyone, my fabulous show singer, Lori.
Hello.
Hi, Lori.
Hi, Heidi.
So Lori is a fantastic singer, and she has a hot boyfriend who actually is the drummer for my other gorgeous singer, Angela.
Absolutely.
Hi.
Hi.
You guys look like dolls. I feel like when I look at you...
I was really hoping you were going to say twins.
Oh, you were.
Yeah. I thought that too.
I see it.
But maybe you guys are like twin souls, you know what I mean? Like
Absolutely.
soulmates, but you know. And
Why couldn't we be actual twins, Heidi?
you could be actual twins. I don't know. I'm just thinking.
Don't we look alike?
You know, you could put them on a shelf and, you know, dress them the same. And they'd be like, oh my God, look at his sisters. They're so cute.
That's right. That's all I wanted.
Do I look like a doll? I don't look like a doll.
Yes, of course.
Apparently, this is my color.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is my, because my social media gal, James, her name is James, and she's a girl, which is why we brought balls today, because we all have balls here, guys. So if you're wondering what women want, we're all here to tell you. So it's going to be a fun show with balls flying around the room. Feel free to tune in if you're just checking in right now at ubnradio.com. Also, live, we are streaming right now on Periscope. Hi, Periscope.
Hey, Periscope.
Hey, so we have a telephone number that we want everyone to call in and interact with us because, if you talk too much, you're not going to get in because we like to talk, but we would love to hear from you. And, you know, they're all going to do their new songs from their album. You guys are both amazing singers, and I know talent. So, you know, if you're on my show, you have talent.
Oh, thank you.
I've had some non-talent people who think they have talent, and that's fine for their shower. Try to come on my show. You know what I mean? You know,
Yeah.
It's not all singers. I have actors and actresses. Like last week, I had Amanda Grace Cooper, who's a hot up-and-coming actress on, and she's got her own clothing line out. And, you know, she's got balls, too. So I would like to say hi to the women with balls and show men why we need you to have balls and control them at the same time.
Absolutely.
You don't want to clank them together at the wrong time.
Yuck.
So
It's disgusting.
isn't that fun to think of balls? I always wonder
when
if
you said,
had,
"Isn't that fun?"
No, I'm just thinking if you had, you know how guys say, here's the deal. If guys say that if they were a woman, they would stare at themselves in the mirror all day naked.
right?
How many men say, you've heard that?
I've heard that, yeah.
Yeah.
You've
I've
heard that
heard
from
that.
a lot.
Yeah.
They're fascinated with our bodies because
Yeah.
we're
Right.
beautiful people. We are.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
even if you're not a lesbian, you appreciate
You can appreciate it.
a
yeah.
woman's body.
Sure.
You know, the hourglass figure
So
or
are you suggesting then that we would, if we were guys, we would look in the mirror at our balls?
yes.
Oh.
Oh, I just try to avoid looking at them in general.
I think
now.
I would,
Yeah.
if I were a man,
Sure.
I would be fascinated with the down there.
Well, they are. Haven't you? They always have one hand down there.
They do. They're always grabbing them and
You know
shaking
what?
them
That's
and talking
right.
about
Yeah.
them. You know, so they must be obsessed.
I
you
thought
know?
they were just supporting him. You know what I mean?
Well, now that I think about it, we have bras, and some of them just the boxers. What could the boxers possibly do?
Yeah, so
Well,
they have
you
to
know-
hold on to it for support.
Well, let's ask a man. The engineer Jarvis is the only man in the
Oh,
room.
Jarvis,
Jarvis,
I'm
you gotta
so
let us know.
Sorry, Jarvis.
I mean, these
Jarvis-
questions are burning.
What's our telephone number here? I forgot. I don't call myself when I'm live on the air. Oh, 32. Let me have that. 323-284-7826. 323-284-7826. I almost said, never mind. What you want me to? You want it back? Oh my God,
It's
you're
a mouse pad. He needs
You're
the mouse
complicated for a male. Very complicated. So, welcome to the program, you guys.
Oh, thank you for
It's-
having us.
It's the holiday season, and there's lots of gifts and things going on out there with people starting to shop.
Sure.
And I haven't finished. I haven't even started. But if I had a boyfriend, which I kind of do, he's a little bit younger. We won't say anything. No, we're soulmates. So I asked the Lord this week.
You said Lord.
I said, Lord Jesus, honey, help me. I said, who's my soulmates? Do I know my soulmates? So I woke up the next morning, and apparently my soulmate is my gay best friend.
Sure, I see that.
Right? Do you? And so then I thought, well, wait a minute. Am I supposed to turn him straight?
No,
I mean, what do you do with that? Are you supposed to marry?
you just are supposed to love him for who he is.
Yeah,
That's what you
you're supposed
can.
to be companions
Yeah.
forever, you know?
Well,
Cole,
that doesn't
Cole
mean-
Porter and his wife were together forever and loved each other deeply, but they both had an understanding that he was gay.
Yeah.
Who?
Cole Porter
Wow.
is a very famous
Was
songwriter.
she? Was she?
No,
So did she have other men in her life?
She was a divorcee, which was a big deal in the 20s. They met in France.
Ooh, that is a big deal.
Ooh
But you
la
know
la.
what?
I love their story. I do.
I
Yeah.
can tell you what,
Oh.
I would marry my gay best friend because I love being with him. There was not a moment or a day that went by where we didn't have the best time of our life.
Yeah.
And it was so natural and organic. And we even went on vacation together, and I ran around naked on the beach one day and at night, and he took photos of me, and it was no big deal. He never, I mean, it was no big deal. It
Yeah.
was like, he's your soulmate.
He's selling those on the
Absolutely.
Mexican black market.
Well, he showed his other gay best friends. And then apparently they're like, you like to play with snowballs naked. It was snowing in Ocean City, Maryland, right? And on the beach. So why wouldn't I enjoy that moment? You don't get that moment
I can
very
think
often.
of like a lot of reasons why you wouldn't run around naked on the beach in the winter.
Well, I was going through a breakup with the
Frostbite.
bad
Frostbite being
fiance.
just one of them.
Well, yeah. Not when you don't have balls.
Yeah, exactly.
Not down there.
Yep,
Not
exactly.
down there. Not getting cold down there, okay? Don't have the balls.
Well,
You might want to bundle up down there.
Okay.
Okay.
So, but I love the gay guys.
Absolutely.
Apparently,
Sure.
I've dated them before. I didn't know they were gay, and neither did they. I met one, and then I.
yeah.
As long as they found out eventually, you know.
But then I would get. This is. Then there was one that actually said, "This is the one straight woman that I've dated, and you would date her too." And they're like, "Oh, honey, I would do her." Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And I was like, "Wow, that's so sweet. I'm so flattered."
Thank you so much.
Oh my God! I hope you weren't gay before you made out. We broke up after the fourth date, and then there was another one who I met, Lori through, and he's not gay, but he loves the gay guys, and he's he dances and sings in musical theater, and he hangs out in piano bars, and he's the Tarzan in the Disney show.
And he's gay.
Oh yeah, I was about to say that all kind of
His
adds up to.
shoes shine like the night stars in the sky.
I don't know, but he's a rainbow now. He went rainbow. He went.
Heidi, everybody went rainbow.
They did.
Everybody with a soul went rainbow or thought about. I didn't actually go rainbow.
I was like, I don't think I did.
I thought
I
about
was
it.
like, wait.
No. But they it's a support thing, and you know what? Honestly, I could not figure out how to go rainbow.
Oh yeah,
So I just didn't bother.
Yeah.
I knew I wasn't gonna get it my first try.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
See, this is why I don't do Facebook anymore.
Yeah.
I call it, what was my other name? Oh, we won't say that, but Mark Zuckerman. I love you, Mark. I think you're a genius, but I don't like your system. I've been
Oh, that's his alias. Oh,
Zuckerberg.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, okay.
I'm a gay guy. You have to understand. I merge names and like.
Well,
I
I thought that you were
Zuckerman.
giving the not gay man that you dated an alias of Mark.
Yeah, I kind of.
Zuckerman.
I didn't know exactly what.
But yet we were talking about Mark
no.
Zuckerberg.
No, I was talking about Mark Zucker.
I'm with you now.
Mark Zuckerman
I'm with
on Facebook.
on Facebook.
Fake book. Okay, really, come on. How many people are actually friends and friends and friends on Facebook? I think it's fabulous to know people and get in touch, but don't expect me to stay awake till 3 o'clock in the morning without having exercised and take away time from precious moments of my life and whatever I want to do.
Sure.
And, a man just walked in the room.
Oh, hello.
Oh, I know this man.
Hello, there's
This is
some
Nate.
there's some testosterone here.
Sure.
Sweet Pea, how could you be a guitarist and not bring
And
your
not
gu-
have a guitar.
Nobody told me to bring a guitar.
Oh, you didn't bring your guitar?
Oh my!
You seriously didn't bring your guitar?
No. Oh my gosh!
I called you yesterday to see if you
Okay.
could play with us.
This is the difference between men and women.
Bring a guitar.
Yesterday when I called you, I said bring your guitar.
She did not leave me a voicemail. She didn't
Yesterday
send a
when I talked
text.
to him,
She
I
may
was
have
like,
called.
"Are you available to
my
play
God.
with me
It's okay.
tomorrow?"
You're lucky.
Oh, that is so weird.
You're lucky I caught you on tape when you were playing the other day
Yeah.
Excellent.
with
True.
Lori's boyfriend, who's the drummer,
Yes.
and Lori's my show
Well,
singer.
he was playing percussion the other day.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. He was banging something, and he's a manly man.
Sure.
He is, but you're the male in the relationship.
What?
Yeah.
Well,
I
mean,
wouldn't let him hear that.
well, no, I'm just
I
saying.
was like, "Is that right?"
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
I just want to clarify, Ryan, that I never said that. I don't
No,
know.
you don't need to, honey. I can see balls when they're there, whether they're actually
I'm
there.
so uncomfortable right now.
Why, Lori? Lori, you know that's okay.
It's fine. I'll be the man.
No,
He's fine with that.
He would
Are you
do,
sure? I don't know.
You know,
I'll
Lori-
text him right now.
Lori
I'm sure
can
he's
say
fine
this,
with it.
sweetie, go do this and this and this. He'll be like, okay. And they were friends first. So
Well, that's just because he's a caring person, not because he's whipped or anything.
Lori, hello. Welcome to the program.
Okay.
Oh,
So, hello.
hey Ryan. Hope you're
Hey.
listening. Hope you're listening.
Instead of a bunch of girls, Jarvis, you moved the camera away so I can't stare at myself like it's a mirror. Why did you do that? It was blocking the camera. Oh, okay. I just wanted to see how I look. Lori, stop laughing at me.
I do like that you realize that I am laughing at you and not with you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's
You're
the
such
kind
a
of
bitch.
friendship that we have, that you
Right.
understand
I
me on that
totally
level.
understand that. And there's a few times I laughed at you and I didn't say anything.
Oh, well, then
Because
that's
I'm
just
nice.
mean.
I'm nice.
At least I laugh at you to your face.
You do laugh at me, and thank you.
You're welcome.
You're very pretty today.
Oh, thanks. And you're pretty,
She
too.
literally, so, hello. What's going on?
I can see me.
Okay.
In the thingy. Okay.
Angela-
Scooch it over.
Angela came over my house today at like 5 o'clock, and then Lori and I talked at 5:02, and she goes, "Oh, I'm just getting out of the shower. I'll be there soon." And she walks in with the perfectly beautiful bouncy hair that was very clearly just
Yeah, it's like a
shampooed.
Pantene commercial.
Oh,
It's gorgeous.
thanks,
She
guys.
came in like, like the fan was blowing. Like
we love men and things that smell pretty. That's why grooming is appropriate. And you look very nice over there.
Why, thank you.
When you walked
too.
in, I actually wondered what your armpits smelled like, and that's very inappropriate.
that's
for my
weird.
That
No,
is a
it's
weird
the
thing to
human
think about.
pheromones. That was interesting, right? Normally, it's the bass players that I date, and I don't want to date
Right.
you. I'm not coming on.
No,
to
he's
you.
a really good. Like he can play the bass.
I
Nathan-
saw.
He can play like the
Nathan's
bass is actually what he's like. That's his thing, you know. So maybe
Is he in the music video or in your music video?
no, he's not. But he
Okay.
produced it. He produced that song.
Did you produce the song?
all the songs?
Yeah, I produce all of her sons.
Yeah,
So, oh well. What's that?
producer extraordinaire.
Go ahead and repeat that again. Let me show if there's a guy out there that is confused about why women like men with sexy voices. Do that again, please.
I produced all of her songs.
That was very confident and
That was
very
really
sexy
good,
and
Nathan.
secure. Wasn't that fun?
Way to go, Nate! Yeah, go.
Yeah.
So, thing.
So we were talking before you came into the program late, but obviously showered,
Yes.
and you're cleanly shaved.
Yeah.
But you have is that a goatee or what do we call that thing?
You know, I think it's only a goatee if it has the mustache part. So I really actually
just
don't know. It's just a beard. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't grow sideburns though. I have this little patch right here that
that's so
never grows
cute.
in. It's not that cute.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, you can't tell.
Yeah.
It's
When
all
I
right,
try to
Nathan.
go in, it
Happens
looks
to lots
kind
of
of
guys.
like mangy. Yeah.
Do you get your eyebrows waxed? Because your eyebrows are perfect.
I do not.
Really?
I do a little contour with a razor sometimes, but that's about it.
What
The
nationality are you?
Mostly Caucasian.
Really?
Just a lot of English, a little bit of Welsh, and a little bit of Cherokee and Osage as well.
Ooh, I wonder. Look at her and I are like, ooh.
Native American. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm a little bit Native American, 1/16.
Mm-hmm.
But I could pass for anything. I could pass for Hispanic, Middle Eastern, because I'm Armenian.
Right.
I don't have smelly armpits though. I shower today. I've showered 4 times.
Oh.
I have a
Got me
cleaning. No, I just have a cleaning problem.
Did you hear that, California?
Yeah,
Heidi Selexa is the reason.
Oh, I know, right?
Oh God, don't do. Well,
Are we
it
really
was-
in a
they were
drought?
2 minutes. The first one was the 20-minute one, and then the rest were just the rinse-offs after workouts or cleaning or like in and out, and just needed to refresh myself.
That's true.
Thank you, Lori,
You're
for
welcome.
narking on me.
Happy to do it.
They're just gonna stop watering me. Anyway,
gonna
I'd like to
cut you
start.
off.
I'd like to do a song here before we just keep gabbing as a bunch of girls. First, I want to do your music video.
Okay. Yeah. Absolutely.
So, do we have the music video loaded? Okay. So, let's do the music video. Now, you just did this recently, right?
Yeah, and I released it when I released my project Unscripted in the spring, and so it was my first music video, and so I'm really excited. The song's called "I Need You More," and produced by Nate. Yeah, Nathan Kent over there.
Nathan Kent, Kent.
That is
Yeah.
correct.
Okay, I'm glad I said
I love
that.
this song. It's one of my favorites.
I loved it. Lori, have you seen this video?
I actually haven't seen the video. No.
You haven't seen it?
Yeah.
Oh,
we just went to Santa Monica Pier and just
knocked it out?
just had a camera. and
Well,
just
the
did
other
some-
night you did a song for the first time that you just rehearsed one time before when you
Yeah.
were live on stage. Mm-hmm. And then a really interesting guy from Japan came up to you after the show. you're so good. I like you. And then I was like, and I went, isn't she great? And I taped it. I videoed it. So we're going to show it later. But it was hysterical. I said, you want to bring her home to your mom? He goes, I call my mama now. You go, girl. Woo! That's right. Because you're from East Africa.
Yeah, I'm Ugandan.
And how do you pronounce your last name?
Muhwezi.
See, Muhwezi, I called it, like, what did I say?
I think you said Muhwezi. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know. But it's
Give
Muhwezi.
me some of that Muhwezi. Angela
Hey,
Muhwezi.
there we go.
Here's your video now. So enjoy Angela, and we'll be right back.
Yeah.
Haven't seen you in 4 or 5 years before I decided to go and leave you right behind. Never thought that I would see you again. Now you're staring in my face, and I remember when we were so in love. I remember trying to figure out what our love was all about, but now our hearts are far from where they met. Oh, I wanted to do more with my life, but you didn't fit right by my side, and now I have regrets, and I need you more. But I knew that I had to start all over again. I thought I had it figured out when it came to me and you, but fate between us had different plans, yeah. 'Cause then it's life sometimes does it do a curveball at us with our love, and I felt myself all lost without a trace. Oh, but now that I picked up every piece of a broken dream of you and me, you're staring in my face, and I need you more. Ever had, I ever had, and I need you more now. I need you more than I can stand, and I want you more now, more than I ever had, and I need you more.
Okay, we're live. Did people see that live? Us putting on our wings?
I hope so.
As the love fairies?
Yeah, I got my green wings on.
Isn't it fun? I'm a little dark today. Fabulous song.
Thank you so much.
I love that song.
Thank you.
You're so talented.
Thank you so much.
Now, do you get laid a lot because of your voice?
Well, I have a boyfriend. I've been with him for like 6 years.
You didn't tell me that last night.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Well, so tell me all about him. How did you meet? Was he a neighbor? A friend?
No, we were coworkers. We met in college.
So you guys were friends first?
Yeah, we were friends.
Okay. Are my fairy wings just really cutting my hair off?
Oh, there we go. I feel like they're kind of coming this way, but
who cares?
It's
That's
okay. It's all
black
right.
fairies are a little, different. No, really, we are. So, anyway, you have a, boyfriend now.
Yeah. Uh huh.
So when Asian men come up to you after shows and want to take you home to Japan,
Brandon was sitting right in the corner. His name is Brandon.
you didn't
Yeah, he
introduce
was
me
right
to
there.
him.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Next time. I should have told him.
It's because gigs are not about boyfriends, Heidi.
Yeah,
Gigs
you
are
know.
about the music.
Yeah.
No, it's about sex appeal. And
Right, which is
the
why
music.
it's definitely not about the boyfriends, because when
Yeah.
the boyfriends are there, like acting like boyfriends, the girl singers end up picking up no audience because the guys feel threatened by the presence of the boyfriend.
That's right.
And the boyfriend frequently feels threatened by the presence of the guys.
Oh.
And so it takes a secure guy, and Brandon is a very secure guy. It takes a secure guy to just sit back and be quiet and let his girl be
That's
a professional.
hot. Can I tell
Yeah.
you how hot that is?
Yeah. Super attractive.
as successful women here, men, part of the reason why we keep you as friends is because we feel that you would not be able to give us a life or a situation that we would want.
Yeah.
How many times have you dated somebody who ended up being jealous of your career and the attention you got? It happened to me all the time. I've been engaged. I've been proposed to 5 times.
Yeah.
And I said no, because one wanted to keep me in Chicago and make me grow my armpit hair out and be married to him for only 20 years.
Oh,
but
he's got
I
to
would
go.
be a millionaire. And I said no. No, that sounds weird, but men do think differently than women think. He probably thought, I want you for 20 years, and when, then I'll go for a younger you.
Yeah.
So I do understand when women in their 40s and 50s get very angry when their husbands divorce and they have issues and they go for younger women.
Yeah, absolutely.
But what they're missing is not the age. What they're missing is the how it makes them feel when they're with that person. That's really why people fall in love.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the human pheromone smell.
Yeah.
If you don't like someone's body odor, that's it. It's never gonna work.
I agree.
So your guy is secure.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
He sits in the corner.
Yeah.
And-
But he's so supportive. Like he's like the most supportive person like ever. And so so with music, he's just always like, just, do your thing. Any way I can support you, I'm here. Like, I think that we have like a huge like trust thing. So, he's not threatened by anybody because, as musicians, we are at the studio all the time, and then there's a lot of guys around me, and I work with a lot of different people. But when you know the person that you're in a relationship with, it's like, oh, Angie would never do anything like that. And I wouldn't, because he knows me and I love him. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, we've been with him for 6 years.
Yeah, I've been with him and we've grown up so much together and been through a lot because I moved out here and I'm from Kansas, and he was still in Kansas.
Oh, Dorothy.
Yeah, clicking the hills.
I'm gonna go back to Kansas if it doesn't work out.
Exactly. Oh no,
No.
I wouldn't. I would just figure it out.
Well,
yeah.
I know I saw you, and I said, look, this show that I do is about people who really have are in a position to appear to people who are not in the same type of industry. People are really like, oh my God, the musicians get all the girls, the rock stars, the athletes. No, it's not. We have real life stuff too.
Yeah.
And, there's so many misconceptions out there. And, it's not, we do want our career, but we do want to be, a wife. And we do, right?
Absolutely.
And we want children and we want it. Why can't we have it all?
Absolutely.
And my aunt, God bless her, I love her, and she's got fantastic style, and I want the Christmas presents. But she told me, she's like, you can't have it all, sweetie. Because she was a performer, a musical singer, and she was signed to a studio in the 40s.
Wow.
So, but then she said, when I met Dudley, I had to leave it, and I thought, gosh, I don't want to have to do that now.
Yeah.
And I think in a sense that's why women's lib is good and bad because men don't like it. They like women to cook in the kitchen, which we do too, but we want to sing out and do things out in the world.
Yeah, that's why I feel like I'm really lucky. I've gotten really lucky with this one,
You're
And so-
incredibly talented, and you have stage presence like phenomenal.
Thank you so much.
And Lori, I picked up. She's my show singer. Mm-hmm. Do your little. Well, you're drinking your tea.
No, it's fine.
Okay,
Go ahead, Lori.
yeah. Do the out of. I love her style. She's amazing. When I saw her in a piano bar, I said, "That's it. She's mine." So do Out of the Friend Zone with Heidi Selexa.
Heidi Selexa, out of the friend zone.
Oh, isn't that hot? and then I isn't that hot? Do it one more time.
Heidi Selexa, out of the friend zone.
I mean,
I just have an entire EP of just that.
I love it. I
like,
need it.
It's on sale on iTunes.
I can't figure out if you want to walk around with like an apron and like a cute little 1940s dress and have a cocktail party with the neighbors.
Yeah.
Or if you want to like open the door, at like 11 in the morning and when the milkman arrives. It's just, it kind of has that.
You can do better than the milkman, Heidi.
Well, of course, but in the 40s, I'm sorry, the milkmen were pretty hot.
Yeah. Sure.
I'm sure, right? That was a real job. I mean, it's a real job now.
I know. Yeah.
You always knew when he was coming, Bring my milk.
That's what she said.
Woo! Ran right into that. Nate, you gotta get quicker than that.
I didn't know we could take those on this radio program, but now that I know.
I didn't do it. But that was funny. See, the girls have balls. By the way, we have balls in our hands. And you have a comment from somebody on
Twitter.
Like what is it? So I'd like to bring on my social media gal James.
Hey, James.
And she's a woman, and her name is James. It's so she's got balls. What you can see a feminine woman.
I just don't see the need to have balls. I have many things down there, like ovaries and fallopian tubes.
Those are
You
balls.
gotta appreciate what you got.
Uterus.
Sorry,
I
those
have-
are all round.
Okay,
they're
guys,
all round.
Guys have
they're balls.
balls and a penis. I have a vagina, a cervix, a uterus, 2 fallopian tubes, and 2 ovaries. Why on earth would I settle for balls?
It's a lot.
I've got a whole complex system of reproduction down there.
It's a lot.
Well, I don't know. My mother was my junior high sex ed teacher.
Oh, that's nice.
And she took me out of acting and said, "Why do you want to be a French fry in a McDonald's commercial when you could just be a fallopian tube in the middle of class?"
Wait,
that was it. I went on tour with her, and she won all kinds of awards for the Irvine Unified School District's sex ed teacher of the world. I mean, of like the decade, of like 2 decades in a row. She would win all these awards. She was phenomenal, and I was the aide. And that's why I would rather have balls than a fallopian tube, quite frankly, Laura.
man.
I've been scarred.
I see. This
So would
is
you
really more of
be
a
a French
Freudian
fry
issue
of
for you.
Whatever. Back to the Periscope here.
Yeah, so you had a question from Sound and Vibe on Twitter. And his
Oh.
question was, how does environment and mood affect your writing?
Oh my
A lot.
gosh. Everything. Oh, for me, it's everything. I can't write in front of certain people, and I can't really like create if it's not like a free, like no
Environment.
judgmental space. Yeah. So a lot of times I like to write by myself. Like and like when I first moved here, I didn't have my own apartment, and so I was staying with a friend, and so I would just go to my car and write. Like Nate used to get all my music with like cars in the background or whatever, because I just need to be alone, or I just need to be around people that can really like let me feel comfortable and be free. You know what I'm saying? And so I need to spend time with them to really see, okay, does this person understand me? Does this person understand my writing style? So just people who are just like really relaxed and free and just,
Dude,
yeah.
that's why, I just called you dude. Like, I've got balls. That's why I have wings and wine on the show. And balls.
Absolutely.
I mean, just chill out, relax.
Chill, yeah.
You know what? Guys want to know what we think. I'm telling you right now what we want.
Yeah.
What we think.
Yeah.
And it can happen if you're friends with somebody first. But it can happen if somebody is stifling your environment.
Exactly.
And also, don't you want a relationship where you can be like you're still like they're still the man and you still know your boundaries, but you have all kinds of freedom in the boundaries as long as you don't go out of the boundaries.
Yeah.
That sounds. Lori looks at me like the boy. That's complicated.
I'm just drawing a flow chart in my mind.
I tried to keep up. Like, oh yeah.
I feel like. Do you feel
Absolutely.
like you're like a butterfly, like this creative butterfly, in this environment, and you really don't want to go out of the bounds. You want a guy that says, "Hey, these are the bounds," but you want to stay in. He motivates you to stay in them. You don't have to wonder, like, is this guy the right one for me? Is he looking at my girlfriend? Is he?
What do you mean by bounds?
Yeah.
Because so far, no is my answer.
See, I told you. What did I say about Lori earlier? I said Lori is. I mean, she's so sweet and innocent looking, and everyone falls in love with her, especially when she's wearing her sexy clothes and singing. And just what you did right there was amazing. And I'm not a lesbian, which you know that, even though I picked you up in a piano bar
These are all true things.
with some guy I dated that's not gay. But anyway,
right,
but I'm
but
saying no
he's gay.
because you want to be able, you want to know that like you have a certain, like I want to have a guy that has a little control, but not control over me and my thoughts. But still, I'm motivated to know his boundaries, and I don't want to step out of them. I stay in the boundaries because I love it.
Okay, but then that should be reciprocal. Like you should have boundaries that he. But
No,
I get what you're saying, as
Right.
in like, okay, I love you, and now you need to leave because I need to do some writing. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
And as a matter of
get.
fact,
Yeah.
she had a question on Periscope about writing environment.
Yeah.
How do you work best? Because I want you to do a song, or I want to play one of your songs, and I know you love the song Black and Gold, which I love.
Yeah.
And Angela's really excited to hear it.
I am.
No, yeah.
So
The question was my creative environment. That was the question.
well, I think you're always in your creative environment.
Oh, thank you. I don't know. I am not a writer, a songwriter in the way that Angela is. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you write the majority of your music.
Yeah.
And she is an insanely talented writer. She knows how to balance having something unique and not heard before, having it be fresh and new, but at the same time it's still in the realm of something that you want to dance to, you want to sing along to, and it could be on the radio.
It's awesome.
thank you.
Your show the other night, like we were all, but I couldn't videotape you, but through glass because people were. Did you see how close people were to her?
Yeah,
I
they
said,
were like right.
Yeah.
That's too much. You're don't you want a little 3 feet, please? I know that but you're so amazing on stage, and
Yeah.
you're a doll, and you have this gorgeous face.
Yeah. Oh, thank
and
you.
you got this sex appeal, and you've got the security, and I love the hair. I mean,
Thank you.
I was like, she looks like a doll, Daddy. I called my dad. I go, Dad, I've got a singer, and Lori, I got 2 dolls on the show. I don't know what I am. I think I look like a sex brunette Barbie, but yet I'm innocent and naive at the same time.
Everything. Yes.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
No, I know that I'm sexy, but I'm a little clueless. You know what I mean? Like I'm a little naive. I'm gullible. I'm gullible.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You know,
want to believe.
Yeah, I'm just nice to everyone, and then all these guys think that I like them, and when I don't.
Well, that's an issue unto itself with all women. I find
Yeah.
that politeness and being friendly
It can be
is
taken.
very often misconstrued as flirting.
But we're nice. Like
Yeah.
we want friends.
Yeah,
But I
well-
think especially like living in a place of like LA, there's a lot of people who are a lot of women who are kind of rude sometimes, a little, and so when like a girl is like really nice, they're like, oh, she must really like me, and it's like, no, I'm just a nice person.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
Was I with you the other night where some girl was like checking you out, and she walked? I don't remember which
Me?
friend. It was my guest last week, Amanda Grace Cooper. Like some girl just walked by her, and she was like, and stared at her, and she didn't do it to me. And then when I got up and went to the restroom, she did it to me, and I thought, oh, that girl is just a bitch. Like she's got a boyfriend that for some reason she thinks that the guy is looking at every other woman in the place. That is so inappropriate.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
why would she think we would like her unattractive boyfriend? Look in
People
the
are
mirror at him. I mean,
insecure.
Oh, I see. She was
Yeah.
given the stank eye.
oh my
Yes.
God. And he wasn't attractive. He just wasn't attractive. And I was like, what the hell are you thinking?
Yeah.
Like, really? Oh, if
Yes.
you're that insecure, then you need to, stay with somebody who's unattractive that you can control.
Yeah.
Because seriously, no guy that has self-confidence would not deal with that.
No, absolutely.
That's interesting to me because it's like you were right what you said a few minutes ago when you said I'm always in my creative space. It never occurs to me to like look at someone and be like, I need to go hit on them. Like
Yeah.
it just never would.
No, it doesn't.
It takes me a very long time to even realize that anybody likes me because I'm not focusing on that. I'm like, okay, here we go. We're making music or we're doing this.
And your boyfriend now, he hung out with you for how many months before you realized, gee, I think I might be interested in him?
we met in February.
So,
And he played on my live project.
right, your album that's out now.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he is playing on the track you're going to play.
Okay.
He made it pretty funky.
So we're gonna play that right now, and this is Lori. But they started off as friends,
Yeah.
and you had no interest in him.
You're right, I didn't.
So,
He knows that.
but is it inappropriate for me to say that there are some friendships where it's obvious that you would not be interested in them ever, and there's some that you're like, I don't know, I'm not even thinking about it.
I wasn't thinking about it. And neither was he, I don't think. So
And then
Yeah.
but there's signals that you give, kind of, and you're like, oh, one day it's boom. And I think that's why guys hang around and try to be friends with us.
Yeah.
And
yeah, some guys.
Let's see where it can lead. Maybe.
But I also think some guys are just. I think the good stuff happens when you are just both focused on what you're doing,
Right.
and not trying. You don't have that ulterior motive in your
Yeah.
mind of wanting to date someone.
just let it be organic.
when
Yeah.
I see you and Ryan now, I feel like it's a natural thing. It's an organic thing. But I wonder when you guys met if you thought I would never go out with him. Like if you actually said that to him.
The day we met, I was doing the third day of shooting of my live project, and I was really ill. I don't know if I've told you the story. I definitely haven't said it over the air. But Ryan was a sub. He wasn't even supposed to play that day, and so already I'm just like I don't even care because I was so sick. I woke up with complete laryngitis. And massive allergies. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't sing. I couldn't
And then
talk.
she met the guy of her dreams on that day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
I know, but we have to hurry so we can play this
All
song.
right. So anyway, I took like triple the diagnosed or the directions of Dayquil, and I was high, very high.
And that'll
And I
work for any guy.
He's like, hey, Ryan.
I spent, and when I say I was high, like very high. We even have in some of the footage me going, I feel funny. I literally say that.
Did you
So-
videotape that?
Yeah, everything's videoed.
Is it
Everything's
on a video? Is it on your music video?
Yeah, that'll actually be coming out in 2 weeks, and the live
exciting.
project now is available on CD, baby, and will be available on iTunes really soon. They just take their sweet time processing it.
Yeah.
But
Right.
and it's all that information's there if you go to LoriPasqualino.com.
So we're gonna play Black and Gold right now.
Yeah.
From your new album. You guys are gonna love her. I mean, Angela, she's amazing.
Yeah, I'm excited.
She's amazing.
It's a cover of the Sam.
It's gonna make you
Sparrow.
want to go back to the 40s
You're
and
not really-
Yeah.
I like that song.
We kind of jazzed it up for you. So.
yeah. And then we are gonna end this part of the show, but it's gonna air. We're gonna do part 2, and it's gonna air tomorrow. So you guys
nice.
apparently are going to be doing duets, and we're going to be playing more of your guys' music. So for those of you watching and listening out of the friend zone, I'm Heidi Selexa. It's very confusing sometimes to have very talented people on the show. We want to showcase them, but we also want to talk about, why the hell can't you get out of the friend zone? You shouldn't have ever gotten in there,
But you can.
You can.
Clearly,
My
that's
boyfriend
what-
started in the friend zone.
See, both
and it
of
took
us.
a while.
Yeah.
It took a while.
We'll come back with that. And apparently, as you like their human pheromones. 'Cause I have a thing with clean guys. If they're not clean, it ain't ever going to happen. Okay, Black and Gold right now. I'm Heidi Selexa with Out of the Friend Zone with my show singer, Lori Pasqualino.
If the fish swam out of the ocean and grew legs and they started walking. And the apes climbed down from the trees and grew tall and they started talking. And the stars fell down from the sky and my tears rolled into the ocean. I'm just looking for a reason why you even set my world into motion. 'Cause if you're not really here, then the stars don't even matter. I'm just filled to the top with fear that it's all just a bunch of matter. 'Cause if you're not really here, then I don't wanna be either. I wanna be next to you. Black and gold, black and gold, black and gold. I look up into the night sky, I see 1,000 eyes staring by. And all around these golden beacons, I see nothing but black. I feel the weight of something beyond them. I can't see what I can feel. If vision is the only validation, then most of my life isn't real. 'Cause if you're not really here, the stars don't even matter. I'm just filled to the top with fear that it's all just a bunch of matter. 'Cause if you're not really here, and I don't wanna be either. I wanna be next to you. Black and gold, black and gold, black and gold. 'Cause if you're not really here, the stars don't even matter. I'm just filled to the top with fear that it's all just a bunch of matter. 'Cause if you're not really here, I don't wanna be either. I wanna be next to you. Black and gold, 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 black and gold. I wanna be next to you. Black and gold, black and gold, black and gold.
Yeah, I think it's on.
Here's some if you want it.
Yeah, there's some in there. I'm in my microphone cord. That was so hot. I mean, that's sexy. I want you guys to do the. I heard you sing. You guys sing together. Do that. Do it again.
Oh yeah, I love that song. 'Cause if
Black
you're
and
not
I
really here, hey,
then the stars don't even matter. I'm just filled to the top with fear that it's all just a bunch of matter. If
you're not really here, I don't wanna be either. I wanna be next to you. Black and gold, black and gold, black and gold. Yeah, I love your voice.
Oh, and you.
See,
Thanks.
the two of you. Do I not know? You guys are hot.
Woo!
We're going to continue with part 2 here on Heidi Selexa's Out of the Friend Zone, and we're going to give you
singing Ebony and Ivory.
yes. And I'm middle. I'm the middle color. Right?
Yeah,
You should see
absolutely.
the picture of Lori and I on Halloween. It's like two different nationalities here. I mean, it's like I look 10 shades darker than Lori. I'm like any picture with Lori, and she's gorgeous.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
a little white porcelain doll.
I'm alabaster.
Oh my God! And you are a doll. Look at your cute little noses. And this show is sponsored by Dr. Thede. Craig, Dr. Craig Thede is my.
I had a little issue with the tooth. Mm-hmm. And I went to him and I had to have surgery. And my father walked in and he was like, damn, that guy has confidence. I trust him. The guy's amazing.
Yeah.
He did the best job ever with no pain. And I even woke up during surgery and bit him. I giggled and I talked. He didn't even care. He was like, well, you know,
just for fun,
she
though.
just needs some more propofol. He is handsome. I brought his photo. And Lori is the singer. So do a Dr. Craig Thede, SoCalOralSurgery.com.
That's right.
If you need new teeth, come on. It's going to help you with your love life and just in life in general.
Yeah, you got to chew.
Well, and you want to look
Got
at
it,
You got to chew.
That's true. And you do want to like what you look like in the mirror, right?
Yeah,
Don't you want to look and you're like, ooh. And then women, we see men with nice teeth. We're like, oh my God, that looks hot. I'd like to get a little closer.
Like, what? What would you like to do?
I love torturing Lori. So go ahead and do Dr. Craig Thede, SoCalOralSurgery.com while I poke out his photo.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I got to see it now.
He's a hot blonde guy. I like the blondes. Go ahead, Lori.
SoCalOralSurgery.com.
Now do Dr. Craig Thede.
Dr. Craig Thede, SoCalOralSurgery.com.
Oh my gosh, taking me back to the 1940s when men were real men. Oh! Woo! All you had to do is find a neighbor. You notice how everyone always dated the neighbors. We'll be right back with part 2 that is going to air tomorrow. And thank you so much. I'm Heidi Selexa with Out of the Friend Zone. And my special guest, we've got my show singer, Lori Pasqualino. And Angela, oh my God, you were so amazing. Give me your Facebook and your Twitter. Is it on the screen right now?
Yeah, so you can find me at Angela Muhwezi. Angela Muhwezi, Angela.
I like to call it Moe Me.
Muhwezi. Okay. My last name is spelled Muhwezi. Find me on all that good stuff.
You know, don't worry about the spelling. Just look for Angela. She's the hot chick, okay? I'm Heidi Selexa. We'll be right back with part 2 on Out of the Friend Zone.
Hey, you're listening to Out of the Friend Zone with Heidi Selexa. Yeah.